what's up guys? Today I have some 3x3 walkthrough solves. Before I get started, I would like to say that the cube I'm using in this video is the Waylong GTS, and I average around 11 seconds with a 10.99 official average of 5. Also, I typically only solve the white cross, occasionally a yellow cross, but mostly white, so that's what I'll be doing in this video. So with that being said, let's just get started into the walkthroughs. Alrighty, so what I would do here, although the yellow is pretty good of a cross, what I would do is probably bring this piece here, bring it down, do a D, then do a U to bring this back here, so when I bring this down, I can easily do that. And then the first two I would probably start with are these two. Separate them like that, rotate, and insert. Then I'd probably do these two, and insert. Then I have these, and they're both kind of the same case, so I'd probably just split this one up, connect them, and insert. Then the last one's right here, and I'd insert like that. And then the OLL and the U-perm, and that's the first one. Okay, so the yellow cross is pretty easy here. So what I would probably do is do a D like that, and that one's lined up, but this one isn't. However, I can bring that down, and then when I do an F2 to put this one in the correct spot, it brings this piece down, like that. So then I'd probably start with these two, although those are pretty decent, but I probably wouldn't have noticed them in a solve. So I'll do these two first. I'd take it out, connect, insert, then these two, insert, and then I could honestly do either of these two or these two, but I'd probably go something like that, and then just insert that like that, and the OLL and PLL. Okay, so what I would do here is I would start by bringing this piece down like that, then a D so that these two are opposite, and then I can bring that one down so it's opposite, and I know the one back here is opposite as well now, so put that down, and a D2. Then I would probably start with these two, and I would insert like that. Then these two are already paired up, so I'd insert them like that. And then what I'd probably do, because I don't really know many tricks, is I would just insert that like beginners, and then do the last two. Instead of just inserting like that though, I would sledge it in, so I'd get an L case instead. Then I'd do the OLL and PLL. So if you have any tips for that one, especially with the weird case I just showed the last two pairs, please definitely let me know, because for the most part I would just use beginner's method there. Alrighty, so what I would do here is I would move this piece right there, then bring it down, and at the same time I would put this one opposite in the back, this one opposite in the front. So if I were doing it as a solve, I'd do it something like that, and then line this one up, D2. Then I'd probably start with these two because they're most noticeable, though those are there, and then these, but I'd probably start with these, line up and insert. Then I'd do these two back here, and then probably these two, which I knew this one was back here because it wasn't up here and it wasn't on the top. Insert, then these two, and insert in the back, then the OLL, PLL. Okay, so what I would do here is I would do a D prime, and then bring this down, and it made this opposite here, so when I do a D again, these two are opposite, and now these two are opposite, and then I'd insert that opposite, D2, and while I was doing that I noticed the first pair I'm going to do So I'd take it out and insert in the back. Then these two are going to be in my next two. Although I technically could have done those first, but it's fine. And then I'd probably notice these, although I could take that out like that, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Split them up, insert, and then what I would probably do is, because I know that's back there, is something like that. OLL, PLL. Alrighty, so that is pretty much all for my 3x3 walkthroughs. Of course, if you have any tips for me, I'd love to hear it. Always welcome to new tips. I'm definitely think I'm going to start learning some algs for the more difficult F2L cases, but I've said that since I first made my 3x3 walkthroughs, so that probably won't happen. But again, like I said, if you have any tips, feel free to let me know. If you have any requests for any videos, also leave that down below. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.